Okay, here's what we got today. We're going to be prepping this system, or we're going to be removing this Vega 64 liquid that I've been running for a while. And I have ordered a Sapphire 5700 XT. So we're going to be replacing this Vega 64 liquid with the Sapphire card. I've been waiting for a partner card in the 5700 series that I thought would be the one that I would want to jump all over. I was kind of holding out for the Red Dragon. That seemed they were out of stock a lot. It was really tough to get a hold of one. Every time I'd get a notification that was available. By the time I got to push the button, they were sold out. So got a notification about the 5700 from Newegg, the Sapphire, and I jumped on it and woohoo, I got one. And it should be arriving today. So we're going to be ripping this thing out of here. Love this card. Have had no issues with this card. All the things are true. Consumes a lot of energy. It's power hungry. But this liquid version has served me quite well. I have no complaints. But it's time to upgrade. So when the Sapphire gets here, we're going to unbox that thing and get it in this system. We'll see how it looks. I'll tell you about my feelings on the card, how it performs compared to this one. This is the one I'm going to compare it to because it's my main gaming rig. So we'll see a difference, obviously an improvement overall, and we'll be back soon. Okay, there we have it. Vega 64 is out. Gonna get it boxed up, put away. I will say I've enjoyed this liquid cooled Vega 64. I know it's had its mixed reviews and bad press, things like that, but I had good luck with it. It ran everything that I wanted it to run, no issues, but it's time for it to go away, make room for that 5700 XT, put it in the box, put it away. Lots of people that need PCs and like for me to build them stuff, so I'm going to hang on to it. Maybe somebody will want a liquid cooled Vega, so I'll have this for them. So maybe we'll see this graphics card at a later date. It's here. The Sapphire Nitro 5700 XT. So we're gonna get this thing opened up here, do the best that I can on this small surface that I have to work with, and I'm going to do this in my VR rig desk, but we're gonna see if we can I'm gonna have to load up that trick software on that other PC we're installing this in. All right, so we have here. A bunch of information that I nor anyone else will ever read. And here it is. I'll just get rid of that. Not too bad. I think this is going to make an amazing replacement for that Vega 64 liquid cooled. And after measuring my fractal define case, looks like I'm barely going to have enough room for this thing to fit. So I have about 12.5 inches of graphics card space while mounting it this direction. But yeah, I think that that's going to work out pretty nicely. And there's a photo of the back side of that graphics card. You can see that the light in here is probably horrible, But that is a very nice card. Nope, I'm not going to tear it apart. We're not going to look on the inside of it. We're not going to take fans out of it. We're going to do absolutely nothing other than install it. I'll let those other reviewers handle all of that. But that is the card. And the next thing you're going to see is me install it into my PC. Okay, it's installed. I think it looks really, really good. In my system, I'm used to seeing that Vega 64 in there, so it looks a little weird to me right now, but I think for the most part, it looks really good in my system. I've played with it a little bit. The biggest things I can say is that color with this card compared to the Vega seems very vibrant and crisp. I've been told before that the Vega isn't really specifically for gaming, it's more content creation. I believe that once I see the difference between this card and the Vega, I'm super impressed. I can see like night and day difference. FPS is way up. You know, I played Black Ops 4 just a minute ago and definitely saw FPS increase, and overall picture quality was just amazing. And I did load up the Tricks software. I'll bring that up while I'm recording here, and it's a really nice interface. I have another Sapphire of a 580 that I run in my other PC, and the actual interface itself is a little bit different, but I really do like this version of Tricks. I haven't played with much other than the Nitro Glow, which allows you to change the lights on there to make them do different things. Of course, they have a few different settings and change colors and speed and brightness and just a few things, but for the most part it's a pretty simple RGB interface, but it's kind of cool. You can make it do a few different things to suit your build. The Tricks boost, I haven't messed with any. Fan check, self-explanatory. They've actually had that in their hardware from the previous version. The monitoring and your dashboard. But a really cool interface. But what can I say about the card itself in reference to gaming? It's a good card. I think I have another Sapphire card, like I said, my 580. I love that card too. I was using another panel prior to this Aorus that I'm using here now, and I always felt that the colors were washed out. I always thought it was the panel itself, that TM panel, the Acer panel, but I put it on the 580 card and it just brightened up and colors became more beautiful and blacks were better. So I believe that it was that Vega, once again, because of the fact that, like I've been told, it's primarily for compute and content creation and such. It will game, but primarily I don't think it should be used for that. And I can see the difference in this Sapphire card with this Aorus monitor, where blacks are blacker and colors just seem to pop and everything's a little bit more crisp. Playing the games, you could definitely tell that. Without going into FPS, I mean, they're way up from the Vega. Temperatures for this thing, I didn't really see it get, I mean, I think 68 was the highest I saw this card get. We keep it pretty cold in our house, so that could be why. I don't know. I did run it with the cover on it. Nothing seemed to be getting choked off. Even mounting this thing vertically like this. Just a good card. So I think if you want a card that's going to be a great gaming card, an upgrade from any of the older AMD cards, I think you can do nothing but benefit by purchasing this card. So definitely take a look at it. I think all the 57 XT cards probably are really good. This one, I'm particular to Sapphire. I have one, another one. I'm really happy with it. I think this one's going to serve me quite well. So, well, glad I could share this purchase and install with you guys. I hope maybe I educated you some. I have no idea. I'm not really good at this and giving numbers, real hardcore numbers, and what FPSs, and compare this to that, and I can only compare to what I have. And I think from my Vega 64 Liquid to this, it's a major upgrade. I like it. I'm going to keep it. We'll see you in the next one.